Good morning everyone. Today I would like to talk about something that affects all of us, bad habit, and more importantly, how we change them. We all have bad habits, whatever it's procrastinating, eating unhealthy food, spending too much time on social media, or smoking. This habit can slowly harm our health, productivity, and happiness. The good news is bad habit can be changed. But first, what is a bad habit? A bad habit is a behavior that is repeated regularly and often without thinking. Even though it has negative effect, these habits are usually formed over time and can become part of our daily routine. So how do we change them? The first step is awareness. We must recognize the habit and understand what triggered it. Is it stress, boredom, or just routine? The second step is motivation. We need to ask ourselves, why do I want to change this habit? Maybe you want to be healthier, more focused, or simply improve your lifestyle. Next, we need to replace the bad habit with a good one. For example, instead of checking your phone when you're bored, try reading a book or going for a walk. Creating a positive alternative helps the brain adjust more easily. Another important step is consistency. Change takes time. You have to be patient and persistent. It may take days or even more to break a habit, but very small effort count. Also, don't be afraid to ask for support. Talk to friends or family about your goal. Having someone to encourage you make a big difference. Finally, forgive yourself if you fail. Nobody is perfect. What matters most is that you keep trying. To conclude, changing a bad habit is not easy, but it is possible with awareness, motivation, and effort. We can take control of our habit and our life. Thank you for listening. Hello, welcome back to me to part 2 and this time I will explain you about indirect question. So for the introduction, in English there are two main types of question: direct question and indirect question. A direct question is a straightforward question that we use in everyday speech, often beginning with a question word or auxiliary verb. This question typically end with a question mark and follow the standard question word order. Direct versus indirect question. A direct question is a standard question that follow typical question word order. It usually starts with a question word or an auxiliary modal verb and end with question mark. An indirect question is a more polite or formal way of asking something. It often begins with a polite parasite and follow a statement word order. Subject plus verb, not a question structure. Why use indirect question? Indirect questions are commonly used in English to create a more polite, respectful, or formal tone, while direct questions are clear and simple. They can sometimes sound too direct, rude, or demanding, especially when speaking to someone we don't know well, someone in position of authority or in professional situation. Basic structure of indirect question. Indirect question follow a different structure from direct question, while direct question typically use an inverted word order. Indirect question follow a statement word order. Understanding this basic pattern is essential for forming grammatically correct and polite question in English. Indirect question structure: indirect question parase plus question word or if or whatever or whether plus subject plus verb. Indirect question: yes or no question. Yes or no question are questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no. When we turn this into indirect question, we do not use the auxiliary verb do, does, did, and we follow statement word order, subject plus verb. We also need to add if or whatever to introduce the indirect question. Indirect question where what question are questions that begin with question word like what, when, why, who, whose, which, and how. When changing them into indirect question, we keep the question word but follow it with subject plus verb, not question form. Word order in direct question. One of the most important rules in forming indirect question is the use of statement word order, which means subject plus verb, rather than the inverted form used in direct question. In direct question, the verb often come before the subject, especially with auxiliary verb. But in direct question, the verb come after the subject, just like in normal statement. Conclusion. Indirect questions are a polite and often more formal way of asking for information in English. Unlike direct question, they do not use inversion question word order and often begin with introduction phrases such as "Can you tell me?" or "Do you know?" There are two main types: yes or no question, use if or whether. What question? Keep the question word what, where, when, at. The key to forming correct indirect question is to use statement word order, subject plus verb, and remove those did when need. Mastering indirect question will help you sound more respectful, professional, and fluent in English conversation, especially in formal setting or when speaking with people you don't know. So thank you for watching my presentation and see you in the next time. Bye bye.